Welcome back to Meta Presentations. If you like this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and you'll get a lot more videos just like this one. Ariel Helwani. Some love him, some clap when he asks a question at a press conference, and others just look at him confused when they hear the stuff that comes out of his mouth. Why does this man get on fighters, fans, and Dana White's nerves? God bless him, but Ariel Helwani loves drama. Watch him try to create conflict out of thin air.
I don't want to put words in your mouth, but would you suggest Tony is overrated?
That's exactly what you're doing, is putting words in my mouth.
No, I'm asking you.
No.
Maybe I flew a little too close to the sun.
As a result of this and other decisions, is it fair for you to say that Keith Kaiser is doing your state, Nevada, a disservice as commissioner, that he's not doing his job?
Ariel, shut up.
And let's be honest, he has run into some trouble. How much blowback do you get as a result? You have nothing to do with this stuff, but yet you're linked to him. You will always be linked to him. He's your student. How much, like, you're out there trying to get the sport accepted and break barriers, and then another thing happens, and then you have to almost answer for it, right?
Yeah.
How difficult is that?
Well, here I am now. You're asking me to answer for it now.
Well, no,
All right. Maybe Ariel's a bit of a drama queen, but he cares, man. He's a psychiatrist we all need and love.
That wasn't that long ago. That was just 5 or so months ago. But your demeanor is different. You seem different. You seem happier. Of course, you're about to fight. What's the difference between this guy and that guy in August? Were you nervous about your career?
This is not a therapy session.
your relationship with your girlfriend, because what I find very interesting, she's here, she seems to be a big part of your camp. You flaunt your wealth and all that, and you should be proud of it. But someone who's of your stature, a young guy, you can have whatever you want, right? The world is at your fingertips. And someone in your position might have a girlfriend of many years, but they might keep that quiet because you want to portray a certain image. You flaunt your relationship with your girlfriend to the world as well, tweets and stuff. It seems like you're a very happy man. I think that's, in this day and age, you don't see that. Do you get what I'm trying to say? There's a guy named Conor McGregor. Are you familiar with him?
I have heard of him.
What is the status of your relationship?
Status of my relationship.
And what about also just the wealth, kind of flaunting it in people's faces? Back, it was endearing when you showed up to your first press conference with the Dickie bow and you said you paid your last few dollars to buy it. But now, you showed up here today with a Louis Vuitton gym bag. That's somewhat unprecedented. I don't see that often.
At the end of the day, Ariel is an ESPN reporter. If ESPN doesn't renew, the E Network is waiting.
I want to play you another clip. I want to get you to respond to it because this is fun. Right. Here's a couple of weeks ago, your friend Diego Sanchez talking about you.
You got losses on your record. You're acting like you're the Muhammad Ali of Ireland. You got this guy will eat you for lunch. You have not proved that you can wrestle. You have not proved that you're legitimate on the ground. You have not proved that. What are you going to do when you got a Diego Sanchez on top of you, ground and pounding you? You have not proved that you are equivalent to that situation.
So what do you think, Diego Sanchez?
Yeah.
Well, look, with all due respect, Ariel, the guy is a has-been. He should be in Bellator with the rest of the has-beens. There's no doubt about it. The only reason he's still signed is because he defends shots with his nose.
What's up with you and Jeremy Stephens?
You know the story.
It's a weird thing. You're not.
He tried me. I shoved his ass on the ground. He didn't do nothing about it.
At the tree, right?
Yeah, man. He tried me.
What did he try something with your girl?
Professional.
What happens if you see him in the lobby?
Nothing. I ain't got nothing to say to him. I shoved him to the ground. I'm saying it right now to all y'all. I shoved him to the ground.
You pushed him.
Absolutely. Boom, and he fell on the ground. I looked at him.
What do you do?
He got up slowly. He looked at me and was like.
But why did you push him?
Because he tried me, man.
What does that mean?
Drunk.
Do you think he knew that it was your girl?
Absolutely. There was 5 girls at the concert.
I know, that's the thing. It's not like there's random girls there, right? Every girl. Does it bother you that he's the headliner over you?
Nobody's gonna really be there to watch the main event. We going to the after party, the platinum party. We getting fucked up.
There we go.
Well, so that leads me to this question. Let's clear something up. I had Patty Houlihan on my show. What's going on here? How do I fix this? What's happening? So no bad blood.
Not for me.
On your end.
It seemed like there was something there that he wanted to talk about that didn't. When I had him on the show, I had no idea, and he said I think he has a book coming out or something. I don't want to see that. You guys were great together.
Yeah.
You were a great team. You're hopeful that you'll be back on better terms?
Sure.
Okay. I like the story of you. He was the first one that kicked it off. Mm-hmm. All right, fair enough.
Hell, Ariel, come on, man. You're serious, like. Time, please, just time, that's all.
I wasn't going to do this interview, but they told me I had to. So, you know, I feel good. I'm ready to fight. And I don't know. I don't have much to say, you know.
Something against me? Do you not like me, Nick?
I feel like you instigate fights quite a bit, but, you know, that's...
Fights between the fighters?
Yeah. I mean, maybe that's your job, but where I come from, you know, people like that get slapped.
There's one man who loves him some Ariel Helwani. Like baboons love bananas, Dana loves Ariel.
The reason
You want to antagonize him. You want to aggravate him and get him pissed off.
That absolutely not.
It's totally the truth. That's
Asking
why
a
I
question.
knew what your question was right when I called it, right when you picked up the microphone. You never even ask questions first. You usually hang back and wait. Ooh, you
Right.
had to get that
Wow.
first question. You knew what you wanted to
God
ask him.
forbid
You
I
want to
would
piss
ask-
him off and
I would
aggravate
ask.
him. Would you have any questions about the fight?
Not right now.
I heard you and Jeff Nowitzki say, and Andy Foster said it as well, that you are 100% sure that this isn't as a result of a new ingestion. This is the same metabolite that was in his system back in July of 2017. The question I don't seem to find the answer to is, how do you know that?
Because that's what the experts are saying. The experts are telling us that's what they do. How else would I know? The experts are telling us. Why you weren't here yesterday and what happened and whose fault was it?
There you go. Thanks, Dana.
I know you, man.
Appreciate it. That was actually my question.
That's it. All
What
right,
happened yesterday?
Ariel Helwani.
Come on. That's a no-brainer. Dork.
Wow.
He's a jerk off. Listen, the last thing you need to worry about is that fucking dork hating you. Guy cried on TV, for Christ's sakes.
He did. You banned him and he cried like he had a terminal illness.
Fucking unbelievable. His kids are gonna fucking see that someday.
John, what did you want to say?
I want to take the advice of my boss and have you talk to Jeff.
Let Nowitzki talk about that.
Okay.
Your thoughts?
I don't give a shit what Ariel Helwani thinks.
Fair enough.
Who the fuck is Ariel Helwani?
But at the end of the day, Ariel's been covering the sport since day one. Yes, he's a dweeb, but he's our dweeb. He's the neighborhood dweeb for the MMA community. Remember, subscribe if you want to see more videos, and check out this GSP video of him predicting Conor McGregor fights exactly. This is creepy how good it is. You'll thank me later.